Hello, Geminis. The moon is in your zodiac sign. The moon is in your zodiac sign, Gemini. So nice. All right. Okay. Let's do it. Let's see what's going on. Hopefully you all are having a good weekend, Geminis. Don't forget to download a moon calendar. For those of you all, there's lots of free apps online for you to download a moon calendar. And just kind of sort of check your pulse to see what's side of your emotions you landed on and the energies around you. So if the moon in Gemini for you, no matter what your moon sign is, but the moon in Gemini for you as an air sign means that your keen intelligence is accentuated by this Gemini moon, and you have a superb gift of self-expression. Okay. Plus, your ruling planet Mercury is retrograde right now, so nice. It's retrograde in Leo. So, if you're feeling more versatile, witty, charming, lively, amusing, that's a good thing. So, thumbs up. But if you're feeling disorganized, inconsistent, superficial, cunning, or manipulative, or if you're around those types of energies, say, run for the hills. run hard and run fast. Run. But no, seriously, protect your energy. Protect your emotions. You're trying to close out a cycle. Trying to process what you learned about yourself, thinking about, what cycles you're breaking, like what lessons learned. Trying to do the work, trying to do your research. All of those things, all right? So at the time of filming, I think we're in Cancer season, about to move into Leo season. So, alrighty, let's get into it. Let's see what's going on here in your cards. All right. Okay. All right, Geminis, let's get into it. I've already prayed over your cards. Today is a great day. Yeah, say that every day. Let's put it out. Let's put it out in the universe. Today is a great day. Like, you just say it. Just wake up and just say it. Put it out in the universe. Today is a great day. Let's get into it. Let us get into it. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right, Geminis. All right, let's go. Talking to you wherever Gemini is in your birth chart, not just your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, but wherever Gemini is in your birth chart. You are ruled third house. Third house. All right. So third house is communication, the house of communication, right? And so right now Mercury is retrograde. And your spirit has moved on from something, right? And so people are talking about something, but your spirit has already moved on from something, right? And as people are talking about things, that your spirit may have moved on from something that you moved on from something, whatever it is. Could be fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Taurus could be involved, because I'm looking at this bull here, which is Taurus's symbol. Leo could be involved in something. You're trying to stay focused. You're trying to stay focused with something. Like you're trying to keep your eyes like forward. Like you're trying to focus on closing out a cycle, right? It's just, it looks like it's a lot going on. So we're talking about the Five of Wands. So Five of Wands, like people are having conversations around something. Like maybe people are kind of standing around talking about something, right? And you're trying to stay focused. Like you're trying to move away from something quickly. Not necessarily in the physical sense, but in the spiritual sense. Like, okay, You're just trying to trying to move away from a particular subject matter or topic. You're trying to move on from something. This is what I'm saying. You're trying to move on from something. So you're trying to go from anybody who's having a bad day to a great day. That's what you're trying to. You're trying to raise your frequency. You're trying to get some rest. You're trying to close out a cycle, right? So, yeah. You're trying to adjust your crown. In other words, what I see somebody trying to do is trying to transmute any negative energy. Anything negative trying to come in, you're trying to turn it into something positive. Trying to raise your frequency, right? Which is a good idea. Good idea. Somebody's trying to stay in their north node. Any negative downloads come in, you're trying to focus on high vibrational, just so you can get some rest. Just trying to close out a cycle. And that's a really good idea. So get out and get some sun if you need to. Right? Here's the Magician card here. Here's the Temperance card. You're trying to see something from a higher frequency. Trying to see something from a higher frequency. So this is also going to be important. You may be watching the video. So this video is for the 20th of July through the 27th/28th. So as we're closing out a cycle, I believe that this next cycle begins on the 24th. I want to say this next cycle begins on the 24th. I believe it's next cycle in Cancer. I want to say cycle in Cancer on the 24th. So yeah, so as energies, as quickly as energies are determined to, whether it's via telepathy or however, trying to create distractions around you. And that's kind of like buzzwords, like you hear energies around you, familiar spirits. Something sounds familiar to you, something pops up on your social media, anything that just for you distracts you. So it's saying just stay focused, try to stay focused, right? Here's a Hierophant card. Because you have an innate spiritual understanding of something at this point. Yeah. Because now that your spirit has moved on from something, there's some energies that something is definitely intentional. Energies are trying to bait you into either talking about something or like putting you in survival mode, right? Trying to make you upset or angry or frustrated about something. So, no. Whoever you are. So, like I said, adjust your crown. Keep your vibrations high. Get your rest as much as possible, right? Get near water. Here's a King of Cups here. Get your water. This is what you have in common with someone. Let me see. Here's a Judgment card here. So you're learning how to rise above the judgment. Yeah. So it's almost like somebody was just obsessed with judging you. Like these could be family members. Family members were just obsessed with judging you. Whoever you are, right? Getting out under the sunlight, believe it or not, is going to help a lot for whoever you are. Even if it's for just a few minutes a day. Getting some air. You're an air sign. Getting out and getting some air. Getting your rest. Drinking your water. And you can look up some things online too, like what are energy hacks and energy leaks. You can look that up online. It may help somebody so that you're not paying attention to certain things. Because we're coming up on the moon in Cancer. So you want to stay balanced out. You want to stay balanced out and see what you're paying attention to, right? So here we have the Three of Pentacles. Somebody has a leadership position coming their way. So this is what's coming. This is what's heading your way. So you really want to start focusing on it. This is something that you could have prayed for. So that's what Source is saying. You want to learn how to rise above the judgment. So you don't want to get easily distracted. Mm-hmm. Yep. You don't want to get easily distracted. So this is where really you want to make it all about you. Really, this is where you want to make it all about you. You want to learn how to rise above judgment. Anybody that's obsessed with judging you, basically saying that you are whatever. Anybody that's gossiping, doesn't matter what they're saying. So I'm just saying, hey, stay focused. Energy. Put your energy into, hey, today's a great day. Say it as often as you need to until you believe it. I mean, for real. Yeah. Get your rest. Get your rest as much as you possibly can. Yeah, but I would look up energy leaks and energy hacks. Look that up. Look it up online. Here we have the Six of Cups here. Yeah, because I'm seeing you taking some really good memories with you as you move on. Because spiritually, you've already moved on from something. Yeah, spiritually, you've already moved on from something. Because something is already, you've already been turned off from something. So whatever it was, something has turned you off. People harshly judging you about whatever it is. It has been a turn off for you for quite some time. It's something has just left a bad taste in your mouth. People judging you, and I don't know if it's just like for you. It just almost feels like it's just like a teenage thing. So you're just getting your rest. Yeah. So here we have the World card. Yeah. So I feel like somebody can kind of sort of feel it in your back, and then when you like emotionally eat, you can kind of sort of feel it, like when people are kind of sort of talking. You can feel it in your body. You know, like when I talk about on my channel, you can download a moon calendar and see what parts of your body it affects. Also, what's the name of the website? What is the name of the website? It'll come to me. Astrology Cafe, I think. Yeah, so you can download a see what phase the moon is in. Yeah. To see what phase the moon is in. So something is closed out. And what's closed out is just kind of for you an emotion in both your personal and your professional life about like what people are saying about you behind your back, because you actually feel it in your body. Right? Like it's a person who has like what is it called? Like emotional eating or I think that's what it's called. So I do see somebody practicing putting your energy somewhere else. Putting your energy somewhere else. Learning other techniques. Getting out in the sun a little bit more. So I feel like somebody's going to be getting out of the house a little bit more. Getting outside, getting some rest, and getting outside a little bit more. Yeah. And that's what you have in common, you know, with people doing Saturn return. So here we have the Page of Swords here. Yeah, so you're getting a message, you're getting downloads. Some kind of message you're getting downloads, whether they're coming through your dreams, daydreams, night dreams. And the messages are just kind of like memories. That's it. It's just memories of your past. You're just kind of sort of remembering. When I say downloads, I'm talking about just kind of, you're getting kind of sort of remembering how heavy the weight felt of judgment, of people judging you. So when I talk about downloads, it don't mean like you're getting memories from the past, like, okay, how, when you cared, you know, of how people judged you, how heavy it felt, like you were carrying a load. And so that's what a lot of people are kind of starting to remember. Just like, wow, I remember when I felt so judged. It just felt so heavy, carrying this weight around. So now someone is no longer going to be paying attention to that. You're putting your energy somewhere else. Yeah, so you're not going back to that. Doing your shadow work, and I feel like somebody's getting ready to take a vacation. That's what it looks like. You're free. I feel like somebody's free. Somebody's ready to take a vacation, taking a leap of faith. Like your spirit is now thinking about, okay, what lies ahead? That's what somebody's putting their energy now. It's like, okay, what lies ahead? All right, here's the Ace of Swords here. Yeah, so I'm seeing thriving here. I am seeing thriving. So here's a Knight of Cups here. Yeah. So you saved yourself from something. Everything in moderation. Yeah. Back straight, walk away. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody's a succubus energy. The answers you seek are coming. You have the gift of clairvoyance. You see things clearly. Somebody met their match, right? You made a positive impact on them, but booked and busy, not bitter and burdened. Healed people move differently. The curse is now broken. You have the gift of precognition. You have the gift of claircognizance, the psychic knowledge about other people, and there are signs all around you. Someone's trying to steal your identity. So, an identity just kind of like your spirit. That's it. I mean, in this case, your spirit. Like somebody's trying to embody your spirit in a sense. Because we're starting out with fire here. So your peace is paramount. Drink more water as a form of self-care. Yeah. Apparently this is somebody who, because I'm looking at this Empress card here in this third house. It could have been somebody that you felt like y'all maybe took short trips together. I don't know who that would be, but here we have love up on yourself more. It's time to start dating again. Pray and meditate. I'm seeing this star. So take your time to decide. Maybe you all have kids. I don't know, because I'm seeing maybe y'all have kids. Whether you're a man or a woman, it could mean y'all maybe you have kids around the same age or something like that. Yeah, this is strange. Like somebody feel it's still your identity. Because this could be a family member. Like, what in the world? All right, so here we have the King of Pentacles here. All right. Okay. Here's the Two of Cups here. So somebody has love coming across their path, and it looks like somebody has a soulmate. Yeah. I feel like in hindsight, somebody would look like they would have wish they had walked away from something else. Yeah, because somebody was having nightmares about something. Somebody was thriving, and then somebody started having nightmares about something. I feel like this is I feel like a lot of people were having, this is weird, this is strange, because it seemed like a lot of people were having the same thing was happening. Okay. This is Twilight Zone. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay, so let's close this out. Let's close this out here. Alright, so take time to breathe out. Take time to breathe out here. Alright. Companionship. Giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. So, Queen of Creating Beauty. So it could be king, queen, you know, creating beauty. All right. All right. So, intention, right? All right. So I don't know what this is on this card. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Hold on. I need to get what does this book say here? Wait a second. This is the Alchemist deck. All right, let's see here. So intuition. So let's say you are intuitive. Do you turn to others for answers you already have inside of you, or do you use both your spiritual and physical senses? Who is louder, your intuition or your ego? Right, your intuition or your ego? Right. So, yeah. right, so heart chakra. So somebody will be doing some heart chakra work there. And that is what I have for you. I'm trying to see if there's any. Let me see the other cards here. Just one last oracle card here. Yep, just like I said, somebody's planning a vacation. So that's not by coincidence that card came out. So yeah, I see somebody planning a vacation. That's what I have for you. All right.